Have you ever wondered why only a select group of individuals love their job? Why these individuals wake up excited to go to work while others dread the alarm clock? If so, you came to the right place, because today we'll be discussing the works of Simon Sinek in his book, Leaders Eat Last. As usual, please don't forget to visit our website at 3minutesmarter.com following this video for additional bonus content. But enough with the intro, let's become 3 Minutes Smarter. Before we begin, a very quick side note. This book was given to me by someone who's made a very special, very positive impact on my personal growth journey. The information Sinek lays out is pure gold, and we are only going to cover a small portion of this in the video, so please be sure to pick up a copy for your own personal collection using the link below. So let's dive in. First, why is this book called Leaders Eat Last? While writing this book, Sinek gathered information from many different sources, one of the best of which was the military. Sinek noted that when Marines were about to eat, the senior Marines would always step to the back of the line and let the junior Marines eat first. This simple example sums up the first key takeaway from this book. Good leaders sacrifice their own comfort and curb their own survival instincts for the good of the team. They make others feel safe so that others can thrive. The second military example cites individuals who run towards the danger to protect their team. When asked, why would you run into active fire to save a fellow soldier, the response was unanimous: because they would have done the same for me. This example illustrates the second takeaway from this book. Good leaders create an environment where extreme trust can exist. Now, let's dive a little bit deeper. Early on, Sinek references an Aesop's fable tale of a lion roaming in a field of oxen. The oxen, when threatened, would stand tail to tail, so that the lion was always faced with horns. One day, however, the oxen began quarreling among themselves, and each went off on their own, and when alone, the lion attacked and successfully made short work of all the oxen. This tale illustrates what Sinek coins as the circle of safety. Look, there's danger all around us. This isn't new. It goes back to the beginning of time when humans would have to form small clans to fend off predators, but it still exists today. In the past, the alpha would get the first meal and the first mate, but when danger presented itself, we expected the alpha to be the first one running towards it. In today's world and in today's workforce, this concept of the circle of safety is incredibly important. And the alpha example that we just talked about still exists. The alphas of the workplace, the leaders, get the bigger paychecks and the nicer offices, but the employees expect these leaders to protect them. The circle of safety today is comprised of the entire workplace. The core is leadership, these alphas, and it eventually extends to individual contributors. The primary glue that holds this circle together is trust. Trust that the leaders will keep their employees safe. Sinek says leadership and self-interest do not go together. So what happens when leaders don't keep employees' best interests in mind? Cortisol, a stress and anxiety producing chemical, begins to spread through the workplace. All of a sudden, the trust that served as the glue holding that circle of safety together, that disappears. You no longer have a creative team, you no longer have a productive team, your team is unable to perform. So how can you be a good leader? The same way you can become a good member of the community. If I were to donate $100 to a local nonprofit, let's say the food bank, you might say, he's a good guy. However, if I were to donate a full weekend volunteering my time to sort, pack, and distribute meals, you might say, oh, he's a great guy. So back to the question of how to be a great leader, Sinek says leaders give time and give energy, the things they will never get back. We appreciate you taking time to watch this video today. If it provided value, please like, comment, share it with your friends. Together we can make the world smarter 3 minutes at a time. Thank you.